This is just overwhelming. Amazing. How did Thaddeus make a flying machine in the 1800s? Bet this thing still works.
Oh, I'm sure it's operational.
Dr. M, glad you could see all this. I know you've been looking forward to it.
Looking forward to all this and your death.
Come on, aren't we supposed to banter a little?
Alright, and now we have another awesome part here. We're gonna jump across these lasers, and then we can get close enough and hang on to him. Drop him down here, and we can get some hits in. Or at least I thought we would be able to get some hits in. Let's hide behind or underneath this, so he doesn't hit us. That worked, I guess. Let's dodge his advances now. Still not hitting us. We're still all good, but we haven't really done damage on him either, which is the issue. Okay, there we go. We got some hits in on him. There. Oh, that hurt us a lot. What? What? Why did we get hit by that laser when I pressed circle? You should be able to glide on those lasers, should you not? You definitely should be able to glide on those lasers. Okay, that was really weird, because you should definitely be able to glide over those lasers if you use circle, and I definitely did use circle. I don't know, that's a bit weird. I guess it didn't register quite right as it should. Okay, he's gonna try to shoot at us, so we want to make our way over to the Cooper copter here and get underneath. It will explode and he will come at us now. Come on, let's dodge him for a while until an opening shows up. We are so low on health, that is not great. There we go, we got a hit in on him. He's gonna run at us again, and we need to just dodge him and then hit him in his back. Just run. Dodge these electric currents. Come on now. This boss is pretty hard, but I mean, it is the final boss, so you should expect some difficulty here. Now we're finally facing off against Dr. M. Is he not gonna do anything else? There we go. Oh, okay, we got a hit on him, but unfortunately we got hit by the electricity.
You're as weak as your father.
Okay, well, that means that we have to redo the entire boss fight, unfortunately. Yeah, no checkpoints for you. Because why give you checkpoints when you can just redo the entire mission? No, I understand. Sly, that wasn't good. That was not a good start. But yeah, why give you checkpoints? Because there wouldn't really be a good point to place a checkpoint in. Come on. Okay. You can get underneath here, underneath the boat. It will explode. Okay, good. We got some hits in on him. He should run at us. Right? Oh, I hate these electricity balls. They are so annoying to dodge. Come on. Well, we got another hit in on him, so that's good. Come on at us. Come on at us. There we go. Some more damage. Okay. There we go. It's not running at me, which is annoying, because we need that to get a hit on him. And damn it, I need to worry more about dodging these electricity balls, because those do the most damage out of anything. And we just got squashed. I'm not doing too well. I already am way too low on health than I should be at this point of the fight. We are probably gonna have to do this a third time, I'm afraid. Okay, where's the thing that's gonna show up? Oh, come on. Thank you for saving me, little airplane. Screw these electricity balls. Dr. M, screw you and your electricity balls. I don't care that your balls are electric. I just don't want to touch them, okay? I just don't want to touch your balls, please. Don't make me. That's like against the law and everything, and it's mean and rude. Come on, almost had him. Yes. Did some damage on him. He also stays way too close to the balls, which makes it very hard to even get a hit in on him. Because you're always getting so close to getting hit. Nope. Yeah, we need to really run away from these. There we go. We got a good hit on him there. I wish arcane hits did more damage than they do. Nope, we almost got hit there. Let's play it safe. We are low in health after all. It is important to stay alive. More so than getting hits on him. Come on. Make a move so we can hit you. Like if he's just gonna walk around in that electric ball of his, there's really nothing we can do. Make a move. Please. Are you seriously just not gonna do anything? Really? This is gonna take a long time, isn't it? He's just not doing anything. And I mean, we can dodge him like this forever, but that won't do as much good. And I don't really feel like we can escape onto here. Can we? I guess we can. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do the entire time. And now he's shooting at us. But that's okay. Because he's not hitting us at all. And he just summoned a new one. And another new one. Well, at least now maybe he'll run at us again. He did. He did. And we got a hit on him. Okay, good. Good. Now it's phase 3, I guess. Like he has like a third of his health left. I just need to grab onto you. Nope. Seriously? Seriously? Instead of grabbing onto him, you decided that you wouldn't do that and also wouldn't slide on laser and kill yourself. Thanks, Sly. Thanks so much. Okay, back in the last third of his health. This time I have a little bit more health left myself as well, which should help. There we go, we got him and brought him down. This should be the only thing that's gonna pop up now. And it's an old-timey car. Well, sorry car, you're gonna get destroyed, but I think you would be okay with it if you knew the circumstances. So much fire. You know what? Who would be pretty good at this part? Bentley, because we could just drop bombs and then he would just run into the bombs. But yeah, you need to get really close to get a hit on him, which is the tough part about this. Because he's so close to all the fire and in the previous segment to all the electric balls. Okay, wow. That was so much fire and damage that it caused like massive frame drops. I also don't think we should have really gotten hit as much as we did right there. That kind of feels unfair. So much fireballs. Come on, get out of the fire where I can hit you. Come out where I can see you. He's just hiding in the smoke. Okay, cool, we got hit on him.
You've got some moxie, Sly. I'll give you that.
I don't know what went down between you and my father, but I'm telling you, it's not the same with me and Bentley.
You might be right. He risked his life to defend you.
I'd do the same for him.
Funny, your father was never such a good friend.
We're all individuals. I might be part of all this, a member of the Cooper line, but in the end, I'm just me. Not Henriette, Thaddeus, Slighton Common, Ryoichi, or my father. Just Sly.
Please, keep your touchy-feely rhetoric to yourself. I can't stomach it. You cool's a bunch of dirty, attention-grubbing thieves. All of you, thieves!
Hold it right there! Both of you thieves are going to jail.
Nice to see you, gorgeous.
You too.
Oh, I love interest. I might be beaten, but I'll make you suffer.
Not her!
No one hurts my criminal.
That's right, Carmelita is not gonna stand for you hurting Sly. That's her criminal. With a few blasts to the face work wonders.
What happened?
Sly?
Where are we? What is this place?
Sly, can you remember anything?
No. Who are you? You look familiar.
I'm Inspector Carmelita Montoya Fox.
And who am I?
You're my partner, Constable Cooper.
Well, partner, we'd better get out of here. The ceiling's gonna go. Haven't got much time.
Let's go.
Sly! You in here? Sly? We watched as Dr. M just stood there, unwilling to leave as the walls caved in on the vault. He'd spent his life lusting over the Cooper fortune, and he wasn't going to give it up, no matter what the cost. Our exit was a little rough, but Murray managed to get us out just in time to witness the final fate of the Cooper legacy. It was a bittersweet moment. The end of the road always is. We both looked on, lost in our thoughts, thinking back on all the adventures that had brought us here. The people we'd met and places we'd seen. We'd worked for a long time to get Sly into that great vault, and now its secrets were hidden again, this time for good. I could only hope that he'd found what he was looking for in there. We searched every inch of the island for Sly, retrieving the gang one by one, only to make the surprising discovery that he didn't want to be found. As always, he'd left a calling card, only this time, it was worth millions. The months rolled by, and when Sly still hadn't shown up, Murray headed back east to complete his training with the Guru. Without Sly as our leader, for the first time, we each had to step out on our own. A difficult thing. We'd been together ever since we met at the orphanage. To this day, Murray and I are still close. Recently, he's been trying to break into the pro racing circuit, stock band class. Things are looking good. He's got a unique talent for living through crashes other people would have found fatal. Just always bounces clear. And of course there's Penelope, my new partner in crime. Let me tell ya, I'm in love. She and I have set out on a journey that I never would have dreamed up while running with Sly and Murray, although I hope our paths will cross again soon. So while this might be the end of our adventures together, it could be the start of something even bigger. Time will tell. Literally. 'Cause I'm building a time machine to find out. Dimitri went on to become a celebrity skin diver. The ladies flocked to him, and so did the money. I got a postcard from him once. It said, "I'm here, wish you were fine." Like me. He's his own man. The Panda King returned to China and lived a happy life living 2 doors down from his beloved daughter. She, of course, was pleased to have him screen all of her future suitors. As of yet, she's still unmarried. the guru returned to the Outback and took on some new Dreamtime students. One of which was a high-profile rock star that brought a lot of unwanted media attention. Last I heard, he was hiding out in New York City. Figured it was the last place they'd ever look. Sneaky devil.
And that truly is that. That is the end of Sly 3 on Among Thieves here on the Sly Collection. Now you can see we are only at 57% completion. There are a lot of Master Thief challenges, which are basically the same missions but with extra challenge added in. I won't be completing those. But you can definitely, if you want to, try to go for that, go for it. But yeah, before I give you guys my thoughts on the game, I quickly want to say a thank you to everyone who watched these videos, everyone who's been subscribing and who's been liking. I really appreciate it, and all of your comments too. The support that you guys give really make it extra fun to record these videos and share them with you guys. So I'm just happy and thankful for your support throughout all of this. And if you do want to see my future series and everything, then you can subscribe to my channel down below, and that is always very, very much appreciated. Now for Sly 3. I really like it. It is my favorite of the Sly games. Now some people prefer Sly 2, and I can understand that, but personally I feel like Sly 2 drags on a bit too long. Some areas just take too long, and they basically have two areas right after each other that have a very similar theme. You have like two snow areas right after each other, or stuff like that, where it doesn't feel different enough, and it feels like you're spending a long time in a very similar area, and it drags on a bit. I feel like the extra length that the game has is actually a detriment to it. And also one thing that I think this game does really well is add the variation, because they increase the size of the gang. They add Penelope, Dimitri, the Panda King, the Guru. They add another dimension to the gameplay, and very different gameplay that you just didn't have in the previous games. You had some mini games here and there where you did some slightly different missions, but I feel like Sly 3 really opened that up. And of course, you have to like that. If you really just like playing a Sly, then it's not as good, but I personally really enjoy it. The story is also quite interesting. They do hint, at what Bentley's next adventure is going to be. Sly also having left with Carmelita and now being together with Carmelita. But he does give us a literal wink. So he probably didn't actually lose his memory, he just played a part. And that story does continue. There is a fourth Sly game. Well, it wasn't made by Sucker Punch, and I haven't played through a lot of it. Just the start of it. I do own it, and I am planning on Let's Playing that as well. You guys will have to let me know if you would want me to go in it semi-blind, or if you want me to beat it first on my own time or not. There are also a few bonus videos that I'm going to do with this. There are a few mini games that you can play together with friends, some multiplayer games. So I will be covering those as well. But yeah, other than that does take care of Sly 3. So, one last time, I want to say thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next project. Or for those bonus videos, I guess. Whichever comes first.